Hey, yo, this your boy Metricton. I'm telling you, don't drink responsibly when you drink Jose. Now I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. But, yo, this your boy Metricton with the No Limit Podcast. Make sure y'all tune in. New music coming. New album coming. Legendary. Go check everything out. Let's go. We in here. Locked and loaded.
That's up. Whoa. That's up. Hold on. Whoa. Fresh off the press, nigga. Reading them weak. It be a goddamn crime. You don't listen to me. I two-step with the double bitch dance in these streets. Man, this shit. That's why this shit happen to me. Rainbow field, nigga. Had a pack in the heat. I'm actually street. Watch how you talking to me. Steph Curry with the 30 when I rap on the beat. It's melatonin in these slugs. How I put them to sleep. Now I know you gotta show me. I thought then you owe me. 24 like it's cold. 24 like it's cold. I can go left or right, nigga, like Ginobili. But still on point with this sword like Shinobi. This rap niggas phony. I ain't got the time for a step outside, my nigga. I got on time for. All I know is rap for. And it ain't worth having if you ain't outside willing to die for. Solemnly swear to never be a square. If it's war, I'ma take it there. No, I ain't single, but I spill this shit in the air. Finna fold these rap niggas up like a lawn chair. Fresh off the press, nigga. Reading them weak, it be a goddamn crime. You don't listen to me. I two-step with the double bitch I dance in these streets. I'm in this shit, that's why this shit happen to me. Rainbow field, nigga, had a pack in the heat. I'm actually street, watch how you talking to me. Steph Curry with the 30 when I rap on the beat. It's melatonin in these slugs, how I put them to sleep.
Don't flash me, baby.
You already know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen of the 757. This is the best podcast on the East Coast. You're now tuned in to the No Limit Show with your guy, Just Ed, D-Lo the Shogun, and right beside me, I got
Dead Money KD, you know it.
You know what I'm saying? Ace Flockanami and DJ YT. And tonight, like I always say, we bring the best of the best of the best in the city. And we got a fan favorite, ladies and gentlemen. I know I say that often, but every show we have fan favorites. And tonight, I got shunned a little bit. I was like, damn, the chemistry's already there. You know what I'm saying? Dead Money KD already said it. Hey, this guy the truth. The last show we had 3-5, Little Stupid. They said the same thing. He the truth. So I want all of y'all to give a warm welcome to my guy, Metricton.
Yo, what's up?
You know what I'm saying?
What we doing, baby? What we
Yes,
doing?
sir.
Talk to me.
Talk to me.
It seems like it's a living legend in the building, man.
Man.
Looks like you've already,
Gratitude.
That's people are giving you flowers.
That's heavy.
You know what I'm saying?
Gratitude, man.
So I respect it. I love it. But now, for the ones that do not know who you are and the ones that are about to get to know you tonight, we always started off easy. Let's get an origin story, man. Where are you from?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, y'all know where I'm from. I'm from them apartments. I'm from the public housing, man. I'm from downtown Newport News, man. I grew up downtown pretty much all around, moving around, you know what I'm saying, in Newport News. But I originally grew up while I was son. I grew up out Chantilly. You know what I'm saying? Not grew up, but I was born out there. That's where I come from originally. Newport News, from Wilson. I was a Wilson baby.
Right.
Okay, then. Coming from a person that's not born and raised in the 757, I've only been here for about 10 years. I know where you at. I know where it's at. But growing up in that area, man, how was that for you? Like the influences?
Oh shit, man. I was young as hell then. But when I got a little bit older and started moving around, it's really when I seen the influence of the city and shit just between Hampton and Newport News, between Newport News and Hampton, you know what I'm saying? I spent a lot of time. So, like I said, my little brothers grew up on Shell Road, so I was back and forth between Newport News and Shell Road. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out my Shell Road niggas too. I still got love my niggas.
Very word. Shout out the road. Yeah.
Ironically, that's one of the places I have lived is on Shell Road, so I know how they get down. Some of the craziest characters live on that road.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fairland Avenue. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So
Shout out my cousin Wood, you know, goddamn.
Word.
Shout out that boy Jay Spray. Ain't seen you out here. Time to get back out here, boy.
Okay,
Shout
then.
out Jay Spray, all them cats out there, man. Shout out the legends from the Shell Road. It's a lot of them, man. Shout out
Right.
them boys out there, man. They been doing their thing for a minute.
I respect it. I respect it. Yeah, so I mean, so we got the Shell Road background, we got the Newport News background. You know what I'm saying? But where did the name Metricton come from?
Man. It actually came from a guy I was doing music with for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? I was doing music with him for a minute and we went our separate ways, you know what I'm saying? But shout that dude out, man, because ever since he gave me that name, I just ran with it and I, you know what I'm saying, I embraced it and I lived up to everything that name say. You feel me?
Okay, then. I respect it. Even you know, one of the things I realized, like moving forward and like just the entertainment business alone, you go through many personas, many names and stuff like that. But when you find that one that just meets your personality, it don't matter who gave it to you, it feel like home. So even though y'all might have had a falling out, whatever like that, and probably haven't even talked since then, but look at it now. Look at the character. You know what I'm saying? When people hear your music, yeah,
Shit's heavy.
Exactly.
Shit's heavy.
You know what I'm saying? It speaks volumes.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit's savvy.
Oh,
So
God.
moving forward though, like when did the artistry come in? Like when did you know like music was just for me? Like
I'm gonna tell you, like, man, to be honest, I come from a real music background. Like, if you go on my IG, you'll see my father up there with pictures with Jay-Z, pictures with, you know what I'm saying, Wu-Tang and all that. Like, my father actually was one of the road managers for Wu-Tang. You see what I'm saying? So I actually come from a hip-hop background. I actually been around these cats and a lot of these legends that's gone. Rest in peace, DMX and other people that's not here. Big Pun, different people I've actually been around and embraced, you know what I'm saying, in my lifetime. So I come from a music background, basically, you know what I'm saying. My father introduced it to me. And my mom, she was best friends with Blondell, which is Moot Gibbons' wife, ex-wife, or wife. I don't want to say wrong. I don't want to be wrong, but I don't know. But I know it's his child's mother. You know what I'm saying? They were best friends, and she do all the contracts with the HU and the Convocation Center. So I met a lot of these cats doing shows. You see what I'm saying? Growing up, I used to go to HU, sneak backstage. You know what I'm saying? I'm all in the show, sneaking backstage, meeting niggas. So I fell in love with music. You feel what I'm saying? And ever since then, I just been on it, man. I've been on music since I was like 9. You
Word.
feel what I'm saying? I've been.
with having that background though and being from the real hip hop culture, because I think a lot of people come on here and they say, "Yo, my mom used to sing. I got it from the church. I got this, that, and the third." And we get it. Those are experiences. Those are people trying to get an entertainment. But there's a difference between trying and being. And with that story that you just gave, it seems like it was already predestined. Like it was already there. So, do you feel like it was easier or harder for you to, you know, put your name out there?
It was actually harder because me being me and letting my pride is just like, I don't want nobody to give me nothing. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't take the elevator, I took the stairs. You feel what I'm saying? I got
Word.
mine the same way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get blessed in. I took
Word.
my beating. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
You know, the crazy thing about that, and I respect it, and I'm always 50-50 when I hear things like that.
and I'm gonna tell you the crazy thing is I could have went a different way, but along the path of that road, you know what I'm saying, my father had got incarcerated and was in the feds. You feel what I'm saying? So actually, my father just came home 2 years ago. You feel what I'm
Jesus.
saying? Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
From involved with a lot of shit in the industry and
Oh
shit's
no, we
crazy.
see it on a daily basis. What I was saying earlier is because like being somebody that I have like almost of a struggle background, that if I had the opportunity like that, I don't know, I feel like I would take it. But on the other opposite side, I like what I'm doing now. I like that grind. I like pushing open doors, making people like,
builds
hey, I'm
character.
here.
It builds
It,
character.
it does.
It builds character.
But sometimes, some mornings, like Wednesdays or Monday mornings, I'll be like,
Right.
man, God damn it, I wish my daddy and my mama just
Right.
literally just, hey, I need to connect with this person. 'Cause, I mean, you see it every now and then. The people in the industry that have kids or whatever, and they turn out fucked up, and it's just like, damn, you don't use your connections how I would use them.
And
Right.
the crazy thing is, you can use your connect. Even when you get there, they still, they not gonna give you anything. Trust me when I tell you, like
Right.
they're not gonna give you anything. They're gonna steer you in the right direction. You feel what I'm
Word.
saying? And guidance and direction. But you gonna have everybody gotta put their own work in.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like that's just point blank period. So you gonna have these connects and these people. It's just gonna open the door when you present yourself the correct way. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't. They just gonna open the door. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, all right, you got this done. All right, bet. Let's open this door for him. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's open that door for him. He done passed it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like you got an opportunity there, but you still gotta earn it. You see what I'm saying? You know it's there. You got one up, a little one up more than others, but it's still earned. They not gonna give you nothing. Trust me.
Right.
Right.
No, I
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Right.
They want to see the work because at the end of the day, everybody that's investing money into somebody and labor and all that, man, they got families, they got kids, they got 1 million people in their family that they can put that money behind. You feel what I'm saying? It's 1,000 people at their door. You feel what I'm saying? That they can put their self behind. It's just earning and really solidifying yourself and yourself with what you do out here and your character and how you move and how you present yourself and how you know what I'm saying, package it.
Yeah. I don't mean to backtrack by all means, but again, with, starting up your artistry and stuff like that, is this the only thing that you wanted to do?
To be honest, like my entire life, yeah.
Okay.
Everyone know different plans. I still devil, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I went to school, college, you know what I'm saying, for business administration and shit. But this is what I set out to do. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like music, I knew what our plan was. You feel what I'm saying? I knew what I wanted to do. And right now, I'm still pushing forward with music. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to do music forever because I love music. I'm in love with music. Like, music is my first love. I had to realize that shit in between even life and relationships and dealing with people. I love music so much. It's my first love. It's going to be hard for me to love anything else the way that they want me to love it. You feel what I'm saying?
Word.
Yeah, no, I respect that completely because, like I said, no shun to anybody else that we had on the show, but I've had people be like, oh yeah, I had basketball dreams, I had football dreams, I've had acting dreams, and when those dreams necessarily didn't go in their right direction, that's when music was like, okay, then I'll go with this. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. This it. And it wasn't a plan B. It wasn't nothing else. Now, shout out Show Flacco. This ain't had no plan B. This it.
Word.
You feel what I'm saying?
And that's dope. That's actually dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because even myself, I did the artistry thing, did the shows, like going to different states and stuff like that. But I was like, damn, I like helping motherfuckers more than I like doing my own music.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? That's just something that
Yeah.
it's
You're
more
humanitarian.
rewarding. You know what I'm saying? It's more rewarding. So sometimes it just takes time. So I just wanted to know, and I want to start knowing that about a lot of artists or just people that come on the show in general, like if this was their first option. But let me ask you this though. Let's say, God forbid, you know what I'm saying, that music, you know what I'm saying, down the road, you're like, man, fuck this shit. Is there any other hobbies that people don't know that you have?
To be honest, I do carpentry. I'm a carpenter.
Okay.
I build.
Word.
You feel what I'm saying? I build, so that's what I do. As far as that, and I might dabble with painting a little bit here and there, but as far as anything else, like I put my all in this shit.
I
Like
respect it.
ain't no other. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I don't have time for nothing else. You feel what I'm saying? And I know that. And the more I would have stopped letting everything else distract me, the faster I would have been to where I needed to go. You feel what I'm saying? Just maintaining my consistency and staying focused throughout anything that I was going through in life, I would be there a lot faster. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. By you being an artist and stuff like that, what made you stay in Virginia?
Oh shit, what made me stay in Virginia for real? For real, I honestly I didn't. I lived in New York. I lived in Florida. I lived in North Carolina. I lived in South Carolina. I actually didn't just stay here. You know what I'm saying? That's how
Right.
my name became more than what it was here. And the connections that I got with different people and the respect that I got from elite individuals in the world come from me picking up and going different places and just not saying facing, but having a heart and you know what I'm saying, to face fear of not knowing what's gonna happen, just putting it on the line and going to different states and
Word.
staying there and putting my music out there. You feel what I'm saying? And now it might not have worked out. You feel what I'm saying? I might have been in Miami for 6-7 months, but shit, I pounded it with music, and you know what I'm saying? It ain't work out, so I left. I had to come back here. This just my home base. You feel what I'm saying? I'm really all around. I move around. You feel what I'm saying? And to a lot of artists, that's the key. You got to move around because I moved from state to state, and a lot of these people respect it because I did it without a bunch of people with me. I did this shit moving state to state dolo before I brought people with me. You feel what I'm saying? So
No, I will say that because the ones out here that necessarily don't have a family, well, do have a family, but don't have a family, like you can uproot yourself and move and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Take them risks, take that leap of
Take 'em.
faith.
Yeah.
Because there's 8.1 billion people in the world. You know what I'm saying? Even if, like you said earlier, which I like when you said Virginia's my home base, like, okay, this is home, but ain't nothing stopping y'all from, all right, next week I'm going to go to Alexandria, see how that shit is.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The weekend after that, I'm going to take it down to Charlotte. After that, I'm going to go to Charleston. You know what I'm saying? You
Why
can.
you Petersburg? Keep it going.
Exactly.
Delaware, you gotta keep it going. Huh?
Exactly.
Man,
Like,
I
you,
done, man, it's crazy. This road been crazy. I done done shows in a barn. You heard
Word.
me? Yeah.
I'm doing.
I had posted this the other day, and the guy was like, yeah, I think when artists get to that plateau, they forget that this is a job. And
Always.
just like any other job, you got to build your resume. So performing in the barn, okay, cool. I know how my voice sounds with these,
Right.
this acoustics. Playing in open mics, playing in different cities and on the ground, playing
Right.
on the street. You know what I'm saying? I feel like playing on the street is one of those things. You see when they got the little beatbox and shit like that, got their one mic cord plugged in and just performing right there and let people walk by. That's still a performance that you could practice with.
That's that man, and I get that to them because I actually went up to New York one time and I did that. I was outside rapping with the guys. They was on the corner of, I think it was Queens. I think it was, I can't, Lexington or something. But we was up there, yeah, off of Lexington, yeah. They was rapping outside and shit, and I joined them, and you know what I'm saying. And I just look at them, and man, salute those dudes that's outside, bro. That's really outside, rapping outside, displaying their talent, because that take a different level of heart and dedication. You feel what I'm saying? To be outside every day and subject yourself to every single person that walk up and down the street.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that shit take a lot of
Word.
heart.
These ain't
You
online
feel
comments.
what I'm saying? These ain't online. This ain't.
Word.
You feel what I'm saying? These people rapping, you walking. These people that have an opinion about you that you're
Yeah.
gonna see.
Speaking about that, I'm glad you actually mentioned it. recently, I don't know if y'all seen it. I guess it happened like either yesterday or a couple days ago. DDG was at DreamCon with his brother and stuff like that. How would you handle a situation like that if somebody says, they use his name for like an acronym, DDG, and he said doo-doo garbage. Like, how you as an artist would you deal with somebody just like putting their comments right in the face?
I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm gonna tell you, with this music shit and moving around, you gotta have tough skin. I don't want nobody to crash out over no nigga saying no acronym, because at the end of the day, when you the face of this shit, when you are the face of this shit, the only backlash is gonna come back from something happen is to DDG. It ain't gonna go to nobody else. It ain't gonna go to your entourage. It ain't gonna go to nobody. Like, for instance, you see the shit that happened, you know what I'm saying, with the baby and, like, you know what I'm saying, Lil Baby and some entourage shit, but them people trying to put it on that man because he the face. You feel what I'm saying? Because you the one, you the winner, you the prize, you the prize horse. So when you the prize horse, you got to make sure everything in your stable moving correctly. This shit ain't just out here, y'all. We ain't in the hood no more. We ain't on the corner. We ain't on the block. We ain't fucking up fiends. We ain't, this ain't that no more. You feel what I'm saying? This ain't that no more. So if you around me, then that little acronym shit, man, move him out the way and keep it moving. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to crash out on no shit like that. Somebody trying to bring us bodily harm, and all means do what we got to do. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? We're going to govern ourselves correctly. We ain't out here just making ourselves look like crazy-ass, dangerous, you know what I'm saying, individuals in these establishments.
Right.
What's in the streets is in the streets. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's a time and a place for every fucking thing.
Facts.
Period. Like,
we're going to keep it going. Now that we on the entertainment part, we're going to keep it going. Because I also seen something with Big X the Plug. I think he was at a casino or whatever like that. And the guy's like, hey, can I get a picture? One of his little, part of his entourage was like, nah, he ain't doing pictures right now. Dude was like, man, can I get a picture, please? All it's going to take is 5 seconds. And he was already recorded or whatever. And another dude stepped in and was like, bro, he just said no. And then Big X the Plugs was like, I don't want to do it because if I do it with you, I got to do it with everybody else. So how, as an artist, are you the friendly type where people can come up to you? Or are you just like, hey.
I mean, man, we come from, I'm going to tell you this. First of all, I'm a kid. I'm a kid that's from the hood. Don't just walk up on me understand that first.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Don't just walk up on me any kind of old way. It's a respectful way to do things. And it's a time and a place for everything.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? If you see these people are regular people as well. You feel what I'm saying? They bleed just like we bleed. You feel what I'm saying? You see them out with their kids or displaced. Y'all act so fucking crazy that it's weird. You feel what I'm saying? Who would the fuck want to, let's be realistic. Who want to fucking take a picture if I'm out to dinner with my wife or I'm out here with my kids?
Right.
I'm moving through this shit and I'm moving outside, let alone it's a million people that want to prove who you say you are. You feel what I'm saying? Period. Who the fuck want to stop and take a picture? Them few seconds of me taking that picture might cost somebody their life. Me fucking around, like, it's so much responsibility that come with it, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit is heavy. It's heavy. It ain't all sweet. It's heavy.
Nah, and we were talking about it after the show, and I'm glad you said it because that is what I was getting at.
Yeah.
I was like, look, your lyrics hold weight, and there's people out there that literally break down your shit, look at who you are, and it's like, okay, I want to try them. I want to see.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you this. I traveled 2018, I traveled damn near the whole East Coast. You feel what I'm saying? Doing music. You feel what I'm saying? Like, every place you go, it's a hood in every fucking state.
Yeah.
And every state is somebody that's just like how you used to be. You feel what I'm saying? So if you was really outside stepping, then you know how you used to be. Right. You feel what I'm saying? So, and it's everywhere you go, it's a nigga trying to prove you ain't who you say you is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when a business comes, of course you got to stay in 10 toes, but it's the smart man that avoid all these situation and altercations. I don't be where I'm not valued at. I don't go places that I'm not needed. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't go in rooms I'm not celebrating in. I don't fucking do that. I don't put myself in these predicaments. I go where I'm loved, not tolerated. It's a difference.
Word.
You feel what I'm saying? It's a
Shit.
difference.
Hey, everything heavy, what he say.
Like, shit.
Bro, you need a slogan.
Oh, God.
Boy, you need a slogan. Like, hey, look, hey, cause I'm like, oh, this gonna be some good ass clips. Why? I like that. He talking with some knowledge, bro. That's the difference when you first step in and then from a person that actually know their craft and where they trying to be. That is the mentality. I hope anybody that just heard what he just said writes that shit down. Do not go in these rooms if they don't fuck with you. Don't go in these rooms if they not celebrating you. Right. They don't even know who you are.
Beyond that, you done proved you was tough. You made it out the hood.
You made it out.
It's nothing else. You passed the ultimate test. That's the ultimate test. Ain't nothing else. You ain't got to prove shit to nobody else from beyond that point. Just move smart, bro. That's it.
Okay. Let's talk about dreams and goals, though. Like making it out from your current situation. What's a first purchase you would make?
The first purchase I would make, well, I'm gonna honestly tell you, the first purchase I made when I signed my first contract and I really had a situation in Toronto, the first purchase I made was I bought a car and I gave some bread to my peoples for their house. You feel what I'm saying? That was my first check, this first situation I had going on. That's what I did. But if I was to get major right now, the first thing I would do when the check cleared, honestly, because I know the game now, I'll reinvest into me first. I would take all that money and I'll reinvest it to me. You feel what I'm saying? Of course, you got to make sure your credit and all that shit is correct, because that's first and foremost.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But that's what I would do. I'll reinvest it, because that money ain't your money until you can touch it 3 times. Like, you got to be able to spend that 3 times. If you can't spend that 3 times, then it ain't your bread yet. You feel what I'm saying? You just about to play with some money and go broke again. That's the truth. You feel what I'm saying?
I've been there and I done it out of 4 seasons. I always say it. Ed done fucked up some bread thinking that, oh, this shit lasts forever.
Oh, you done fucked the church chicken up.
I done fucked up commas.
I done fucked up. Hey, look, don't feel bad, bro. I done fucked the chicken up before, too.
Fuck my money,
but you learned. It was a lesson learned, because it was a lesson in value. And then when it come, and you know what I'm saying, you realize when you start getting it and it come, you start making wiser decisions, because you like, damn, this faucet could cut off at any moment. Like, this shit get realer and realer and realer. Word. Life gonna keep life, and you feel what I'm saying? When the wiser you get, the better off you gonna be. If you like, I tell my people all the time, like, if you open your eyes and ears wide enough, like, the universe gonna tell you exactly how you need to move.
Facts.
And what you need to do.
Right.
Nah, I thought it was my grandfather, he used to tell me all the time. He was like, God gave us 2 of everything and 1 of one for one reason. He said he gives you 2 ears so you can listen twice and 1 mouth so you can speak once. And when he told me that, I was like, yeah, man, you got to operate like that.
That's crazy. I just said that in a song.
Oh, for real?
Damn.
I swear.
Oh, shit. That's
I
why.
can send it to you right
Hey, yo, that's why.
Drop.
Hey, that's wild. That's wild. Wow. Hey.
Oh, see?
Hey, we
That's
talked
that
about
divine alignment.
Yeah, we talked about it this season.
God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. So I talk less and listen more.
Yeah.
Boy,
it's factual.
It's a reason.
It's
bro.
factuals, man. Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of that, let's talk about what you talk about. You know what you're providing the listeners. You know what I'm saying? Describe your music to the people that haven't heard anything.
A lot of my music is pain, and music come from where I come from, what I seen, what I embraced in my life. You feel what I'm saying? It's where I come from, what I've been through, and where you shouldn't want to go. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I do try to give, like, positivity to the people as well. You feel what I'm saying? of course, I got my bullshit. I'm human. You know, I get on my bullshit too, just like everybody else. I ain't sitting up here saying I'm perfect. I ain't do. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I get on my bullshit, but I got other shit too as well. You feel what I'm saying? So I've been trying to give y'all more of a knowledge standpoint. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coming from the origins and the background and the people I've been around. You feel what I'm saying? Because, of course, y'all know me dealing with the clan and everything, and like Wu-Tang is for the children. You feel what I'm saying? So I try to give more guidance and shout out, man. Hold on. First of all, speaking of children, I ain't mean to cut myself off, but to cut myself off, I think that's the Jose. Look, I ain't mean to cut myself off, but shout out Coco the Plug and working with her with Bridging the Gap, and man, shout out the Spotlight Showcase and just working with her, and she working with those babies, and her goal is dealing with those kids and making a better future for them, man. I salute Coco, and man, a lot of y'all should, you know what I'm saying, show her some love, work with her, because she definitely doing this with a non-profit organization for the youth.
Word.
You feel what I'm saying? All y'all artists that's out here, you got to be for the kids. They the future. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they going to be here when we gone. You feel
Yeah,
what I'm
right.
saying?
Nah,
Shout out Coco the Plug. Word.
Hey, I definitely got to get up a shout out to 3-5 too, because he was talking that same type. Like, he was just like, I don't want to just do it for myself. I want to do it. I want to make it so I can better myself, so I can take care of the other people that were just like me. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and that right there allows me to really see an artist's worth. Like, do you need to change the cars, the clothes, the houses, the women, you know what I'm saying, vice versa, whatever you into, but do y'all really need that? Or y'all really just selfish enough to think about yourself? Or you really trying to change the narrative? You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I look for. I keep grinding and pushing forward because I want to be the person that could change somebody's life. I want to be the person. Like I said, I also helped Coco do the. We did a campaign to keep that center, the Boys and Girls Club, open on Shell Road. You know,
That's just nice.
I was a part of that situation to help keep
That's
that
nice.
open. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just want to keep pushing forward. You feel what I'm saying? With the positivity with the youth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as that aspect, but you know, I'm grown too and I'm outside. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Word.
I
Right.
gotta try to keep a balance, but
balance.
I'm a Libra, so my life I base it off balance. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? So I don't try to give them too much of this or too much of that. You feel what I'm saying?
No, I respect
The
that.
viewers always get that confused though. Like the actual people listening to our music, like we just trying to describe our life. Like we're not necessarily glorifying certain shit. You know what I mean? But we just trying to describe what we've been through for
you
sure.
Think we glorified this?
Word. That's how they look at it. They be like, "Oh, we glorifying it." Like, no, I'm
But
trying
see,
to tell you what I've been
running
through.
from the
Like,
cops, you
I'm
take
like,
the
"Hey,
car."
word." That's
I
where they
think-
get it confused.
But I think it's a difference though, because what we hear now, and I'm gonna call it like what it is. The people that are trying to make it, to make those bigger, stages and stuff, underground artists.
Yeah.
I say
Yeah.
underground. Y'all and mainstream are so different. The grind is so different because I feel like the ones that made it to the big stages forgot their true passion, and they forgot their true mission.
The origin.
Where they
because-
came from.
They see, okay, cool. People like the grind and shit like that. Now I made it. Now what I'm gonna talk about? No, now is your time to teach. Now when you finally made it, this is the opportunity where you have a voice and like, hey, look, don't do this shit. Avoid this. Instead of doing this, I'm gonna show you how to make your bread. You know what I'm saying? Because like I was telling you earlier before the show, when you was like, oh, people are looking at my page and stuff like that. It's because people are tired of the same bullshit. We find the artist, we like what they saying, they got a good message, and then the label tells them, nah, we need more drama, we need more
Right.
dumb shit.
Now they
They get locked up, they
Now
die,
dead, yep.
and then next thing you know, they fade. They fade
Yeah.
out. And then it's like, oh man, how
Why
did
is
shit
that?
happen?
Why is that the typical narrative? Rapper come from the hood, blow up, crazy charges, end up in jail, or end up in dead. We gotta change that narrative. We gotta change that narrative, yo. We can't keep ending up like that. We can't keep falling in the same traps. We can't keep falling for the same shit. Like you gotta control your emotions and control your your wants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's too much people, too much accessibility. You gotta cut yourself off.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Self restraint. A lot of these ain't got self restraint because
Right.
the world at their feet.
Word.
You feel what I'm saying? When the world at your feet, you can open any door.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say it in this show, but somebody did say you gotta have DD.
Oh, yep.
You gotta have DD. You know what I'm saying?
We made him say it the last episode.
Yeah, if you watch the last episode, you understand what DD mean. But you gotta have that discipline. But and there's one other thing about it though, for the listeners of that type of music. I love hip hop. I love gangster rap. I love hood shit. I love all types of music. What bothers me is y'all get so stuck into what they saying, y'all. I mean, or just the beat, or just the negative part that y'all couldn't understand. Like, okay, maybe they don't want us to do that. Maybe they just telling us this so we avoid it.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Because I understand that we all want,
Right.
relatability to each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They went through, I went through.
Right.
Yeah. But I understand they didn't stay in that position. So you
Word.
ain't got to do dumb shit.
Word.
You ain't got to stay there.
You know what I'm saying? You
Word.
don't have to do the wrong things to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Because it comes with a price.
Man, I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell y'all this: the biggest stereotype that they got for y'all, my nigga, don't be scared to go get a fucking job. Don't think
Oh,
you a
God,
fucking
bro.
Did
artist
we
that
not
you
say
can't
that?
have
This
a
is why
fucking
we always
job.
ask what's your second
have
option.
a fucking job because but I'm gonna be honest, you cheating yourself. If you're not willing to bust your ass all the way around the clock to do something to contribute to your craft and what you're trying to do, you don't want it bad enough.
Word.
You want these people to put millions of dollars for you. You won't get up and bust your ass to put a few dollars behind yourself.
Right.
You got to be realistic, man. A lot of people not realistic, bro.
Yeah.
I tell you, the funniest shit happened to me the other day. It was like Thursday. So like I always say, Ed got two jobs. One when I was delivering
My
pizzas
man
to a
got
house.
two jobs.
Yeah.
2 times.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I was delivering pizza to this one dude. He was like, "Hey man, I think I seen you on the internet before." And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, I do stuff, interviews and stuff like that." It was like, "Oh yeah, you Ed, you know what I'm saying?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "You deliver pizzas?" I was like,
Why you say it like that?
"No, that's how he said it."
That's
Nah,
how you said it.
That's how they act.
Word.
Yeah. Like it's impossible for you to
Work a job.
Yeah, regular 9 to 5. Yeah, like
just because you see a person on the internet does not make them a millionaire. That doesn't tell you, oh, you
they're
making
not
guap.
human. They're
Bruh.
still human.
Bro, I still got babies to feed. I still got equipment to buy. I still got
Right.
rent. I got rent at the place I live and the place I work.
You
Oh,
feel
God.
You know what I'm saying? The shit that y'all see right here ain't cheap.
Right.
So it's one of those things y'all gotta realize. It like you said, it is okay to have a job.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And
That's the stereotype that they put on. I don't want y'all to think that it ain't okay to have a job. You feel what I'm saying? Of course,
Yeah.
if you doing what you doing, that's on another note. You feel what I'm saying? But work a job. Unless you're successful in doing other things, then get a job, bro.
Yeah.
Support your craft. Support your people. Don't have your people waiting for you to blow when you ain't even put $100 behind yourself.
Oh,
It ain't
God.
gonna happen.
'Cause I
I'ma
guarantee
be
you,
honest.
Word.
the ones that make fun of you, the ones that laughing, the ones that got, man, you doing this, that, the third, gonna be the same ones when they hands
When
out
they-
when you,
Huh?
you know what I'm saying? They, hey, bro, remember? I don't remember
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. What?
I remember you laughing.
Everybody
them
your
jokes.
cousin. Everybody your cousin when you make it.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, everybody your cousin.
Yeah,
Everybody
exactly.
your cousin when you make it.
All I can
God.
think about is Tupac
Word.
cousin. Like,
Yeah.
Man.
Cousin Pete.
Word.
yeah, nah, I
We
ain't.
was
I
in
don't
fifth
wanna
grade
fool with
together.
you.
Yeah, what?
Like,
My nigga Pussy, I know you from what? High school going down the way.
Yeah, nah, we ain't going. We ain't not going. But what we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a little break. We're gonna get to another song. But before we get to the other song, we listen to an intro song that I want you to talk about. Fresh off the press.
Fresh out the press.
Oh man, that shit fresh off the press. Man.
Literally.
Drop June. That was an exclusive for my man. That was love coming to the podcast. Shout out No Limit. But
Okay.
that was an exclusive that actually dropped in 2 days.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Hey, there you go.
you heard it here first,
Word.
nigga. They get the exclusive.
Hey,
No Limit Podcast.
Yeah,
got
we
the exclusive.
love it. We love it. Could you break down the song or explain it for us real quick?
Fresh off the press, it's more like fresh off the press. It's like I'm back. It was more of I wanted to reinvent myself. So I wanted to hit him like, look, fuck that. I'm fresh off the press. I'm coming back. And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm outside. This what I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying? I just wanted to give him a new aspect of what I got going on. And I'm back. That's it. I'm back. Y'all know what I'm saying? That, of course, I went through a lot of legal situations. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out my lawyers. You know what I'm saying? I came back. Y'all know. Faced 3 L's. I came back. You feel what I'm saying? They thought I was gone. I'm back.
Word.
So
I'm
I'm
back.
fresh. I'm back.
You know
I ain't gonna lie. He said that the 3 L's. I'm just like, damn. All I can think about is Melvin. I'm from Baby
Oh,
Boy. He's
yeah.
like, you know, these motherfuckers fucking with me. You know what I'm saying?
The
Damn.
crazy thing is, that's my name.
Oh, for
real name.
Oh, for hey yo,
Word.
we having some moments tonight, B. Hey,
word.
look, hey,
That's really
Crazy,
bro.
That's really my.
That's hey, wild play. We gonna take this good moment. We gonna jump to the next song. What you want the people to listen to, man?
What you got here?
We got Legendary. We got Stormy Weather, and we got Vision.
Man, play that Vision, man.
Okay, then.
Play that Vision. Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2.
They want me, they want me gump. They want me, whoa, yeah, whoa. They want me gone, distant, forgotten, stiff and rotten. Pick my character like some cotton. What the fuck is up with niggas? It's lately it been hard for me to trust these niggas. Reach out and buck a nigga, fuck around and touch a nigga, And they ain't tryna drop off the edge. Fuck around, go outside and crash out with this leg. Nigga, chewing your arm, leg, head. And hungry ass nigga, I just gotta be fed. I'm on the road to success, and I gotta be the best. You looking at a visionary nigga in his flesh. I took L's and learned my lessons, but I bounced back through God's grace. I guess this shit's here a blessing. And I'm like, who out here ready for war? Niggas reach for their arms, mine's deadly than yours. Who gives a fuck about the score, long as I'm on the board? So many shells in the scene, get them washed like the shore. Yeah, and I'm back in it. I put my back in it. I hit the club, we pull up and then I back in it. I can't relax in it. A nigga get out of line, I get to snapping with it. I'm all the action in it. Yeah, and you niggas is just TV. I'm out of your league, you ballin', this ain't PG. Hollow's not the head off the horse, still left him sleepy. Motion picture shit, my nigga, I give it 3D. Gone, distant, forgotten, stiff and rotten. Pick my character like some cotton. What the fuck is up with niggas? It's lately it been hard for me to trust these niggas. Reach out and buck a nigga, fuck around and touch a nigga, And they ain't tryna drop off the edge. Fuck around, go outside and crash out with this leg. Nigga, chewing your arm, leg, head. And hungry ass nigga, I just gotta be fed. I'm on the road to success, and I gotta be the best. You looking at a visionary nigga in his flesh. I took L's and learned my lessons, but I bounced back through God's grace. I guess this shit's here a blessing. And I'm like, who out here ready for war? Niggas reach for their arms, mine's deadly than yours. Who gives a fuck about the score, long as I'm on the board? So many shells on the scene, get them washed like the shore.
Hey, last time this nigga had a funeral. We're not having a funeral this time. This the rebirth this time.
Yeah.
The rebirth of Metricton.
Oh, okay. I'm like, don't be putting that ill
You
will
had
on
a
me. I just
funeral
came out of
last
my-
time.
Oh,
for your
yeah, I
homeboy.
did.
Yeah, you had a
I did.
funeral,
Both my
yeah.
grandmother and my fucking cousin died.
No,
back
nigga,
to
I'm
back.
talking about the artist.
Huh?
You your last artist. He was like, oh, it's a funeral because it's a new him. Well, he grew.
Oh,
No, this time we having a rebirth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, no,
I actually
shit,
had it.
nah,
shit
we
going
don't-
on.
Yeah, like I'm like, oh, you talking about me? Yeah, I did have a couple funerals. Like,
nah.
nah, but something about that song And then the story about, you being incarcerated and stuff like that, fresh off the press, and the way you're releasing it, like, oh, I get it. You hungry this time. You're doing things the right way. You know what I'm saying? But I want to ask something, and it's something personal. Like, did you learn from that experience? Like, that last time being incarcerated?
Oh, my God, yes. Man, this shit can be taken any second. Live your life to the fullest and don't take no days for granted. Real shit.
Let them know. This what the listeners need to hear. This what they need to hear.
Real. Like, this shit is for real. These people will take your freedom and throw you in a cage and throw you away, bruh. Somewhere dark. All y'all that want to be out here crash outs, they got a place for you.
Yeah,
they got a place for you, bro.
And you with all the other crash outs.
And then we're going to see how hard you really crash out.
Word.
Because every nigga in there want to see you crash out and they want to try you when you crash out.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where I want artists that might have that experience or that background to really speak on it, because sometimes people look at it and be like, oh, they be good, bro. They just got to do 156 months. They be out soon. It's not that easy.
That shit ain't that easy,
That shit
bro.
is not easy.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially when them people, bro, when I went in front of the judge, that nigga said, L, 3 of them shits. Nigga, I wasn't fighting no numbers. I was fighting letters.
Yeah.
Word. That shit is different.
Like,
but I think certain people need that wake-up call. And that also goes with the job situation we were talking about.
Right.
Like, you ain't got to be in the streets. Not everybody is built for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they might get money, but all money ain't good money.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I just wanted to reiterate, like, hey, look.
You ain't got to be in this, man. Look, man, I'm going to tell you this. You ain't got to be a street nigga to get respect. Respect come from you being a real man. You being real to who you are.
Word.
You feel what I'm saying? I got homies that ain't never been in the street that I still respect like a street nigga.
Word.
That shit don't mean nothing. They true to who they are. And they'll tell you, nah, bro, ain't with that. When they come down to that, they gonna say that.
Word.
It's the people that get out here and portray to be this and that in front is the fraud.
Right.
And that's what
You're not trying to be no real nigga. You trying to be a real man.
Be a real man. Like, that's where the
difference.
disconnect comes.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's where the problems come, and that's where you bring problems to your life that you ain't built for.
Oh, God.
I feel what I'm saying?
I don't know if y'all watch URL, and I think it was Surf. I could be wrong. I think it was Surf. But he was given.
Damn,
no,
shout out Sir Free the Wave, man.
You know what I'm saying? No, it was a Surf or Calico, or was he going against Calico? I'm butchering it right now.
Met that nigga Surf one day. That cool ass nigga, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Solid dude.
And
man.
he was speaking on it. You know what I'm saying?
Solid dude.
And it was just teaching lessons. He was like, "Look, bro, going in and out, this shit ain't cool.
Shit ain't sweet.
Yeah, because now you got people watching. Once you in the system, they watching. But we're gonna take it off of that notion real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna speak a lot more positivity on this interview. You know what I'm saying? Where is somewhere where you want to go? Like, anywhere in the world would you like to perform?
Where I would like to perform.
Even if you already been there.
It gotta be fucking. I love New York.
New York?
New
Word.
York, where it's at. I get hella love in New York.
Word.
And I get mad love in Philly. Philly fuck with me too. I guess it's my style of rap.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's where a lot of my core fan base come from. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
East New York, Bronx, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
Queens, you know what I'm saying?
And you give off that type of energy.
Yeah, shout out.
Word.
And I like that. You get off that type of energy.
Yeah, yeah.
And you got that respect up there.
Yeah.
Tell them niggas to stop drill music. God damn it, I'm tired of hearing it. I like all type
They gotta bring that shit back, man. They gotta bring that shit back.
Do you feel like being backstage with your peoples and shit like that? Do you feel like that's what like inspired your style of music?
Yo, you wanna know what's crazy? Just that did play a part in seeing how those cats moved. You feel what I'm saying? Cause not only that, like I said, my dad used to drive ODB around this city. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just seeing real niggas. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna call them niggas real men. You see what I'm saying? Out here really moving and conducting shit. So it was like, yeah, that played a big part into my music and what I wanted to do in life. Just seeing how they move and seeing who they were as real people, not behind a TV glass or, you know what I'm saying, like internet posts or none of that shit.
Speaking of that, first and foremost, man, how lucky could you be to meet or see ODB? That is crazy. That's one of it's a couple artists that I would love to meet that I just haven't because they're gone.
Hey,
He's one of them.
Shout out ODB, man. Rest in peace, ODB.
For sure.
But you were talking about that lens, you know what I'm saying? And I thought that was ironic because sometimes people don't know how to do the switch or they don't necessarily have a switch.
Right.
So I was saying, do you have one?
Yeah, you can't. I can't. My etiquette and my mannerisms gonna change depending on what office I'm in.
Word.
And
Well,
you gotta
I like
be
that.
you gotta be able to put on with this music shit. It ain't on with you going in there talking crazy and talking street because you gotta be, you know what I'm saying, ethically correct when you talk to these people. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can't just be a dummy, or you gonna get treated like one. And that's the truth.
Word.
You feel what I'm saying? Like you gotta know how to put on a suit and take it off.
Word.
You feel what I'm saying? A lot of these cats gonna make it, and when they make it, they gonna fuck up because they don't know how to take the street shit on and put on the suit.
Word.
You feel what I'm saying?
And that also comes with they not to cut you off, but it comes with their contracts too. I've seen a lot of recently, the last 2 weeks, I've seen a lot of people out here, and I'm like, they got some hard ass music, but the way they talk and how they carry themselves when they sign them deals, now you're on the internet crying, talking about, I signed a fucked up deal, man. It's like, you should have went in there correctly, and they wouldn't have treated you like a dummy.
Right, exactly. But and then not only that, man, when you do that shit, I think that's bad business. What's behind closed doors is behind closed doors.
For sure.
Regardless of what. If you sign, don't ever fault nobody for you putting your John Hancock on anything.
Word.
That's the first rule of this game. You can't fault nobody for you signing something and putting your name on something.
You should have read it.
That's your fault.
Yeah.
As a person, as a man, as a woman, as any artist. Nobody made you sign that piece of paper.
Right.
At the end of the day, it was your choice.
Right.
So you got to live with your choice. You feel what I'm saying? And it ain't to be, I just don't do all that public bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? I carry my business how I carry street business.
Yeah. You don't want everybody in your business.
Only
the people that know need to know. That's
the
it.
people that know need to know.
That's it.
You feel what I'm saying? Of course, when you do get on, I'm going to tell you that, when you do get on, ain't nobody going to sign the best deal, their first deal. You're going to get fucked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that you're gonna get fucked. Ain't no if and buts about it. You're gonna get fucked, my nigga.
Damn. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hey,
I believe that too, though.
Because it's not only that. It's because they got the leverage.
They do.
They have the leverage.
Word.
It's the leverage. Unless you come in as a star, a superstar already. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Unless you come in as a superstar already, that's it. Other than that, they got the leverage, bro.
Right. And people need to understand that because that's the only reason why we signed it. Because they got the leverage. If you had the leverage, you wouldn't be signing your name.
You wouldn't be signing your name.
Word.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you this. You can't go independent. You can go independent. You better have a fucking bag. All that playing around saying I'm an independent artist. You ain't an independent artist unless you
ain't that what you was talking about?
Unless
the
you
budget
got
behind it.
Unless you got $250 or $300,000.
That's
in your
exactly
fucking
what
account.
You were saying.
You're not no fucking independent.
Okay.
I'm keeping it a band with you, bro.
At this point,
this shit expensive.
At this point,
this shit ain't no fucking cheap game.
They gonna end up killing me, bro. I'll be giving out the gems every fucking show. Why? Because I actually, after every show, I study, I hear people's complaints, and I go on the computer, and I ask those questions. What do I need to have this? What do I need to do this? Saying? So when I come for the next interview, I'm giving free gems, and I be telling people, like, there's a difference because, like you just said, independent. I'm an independent artist. Okay, what's your budget? What you want to do?
If you ain't putting no money behind that shit, you a hobbyist. And I'm gonna keep it a
And it's not to necessarily hurt
it's
your
not
feelings.
To downgrade you.
Yeah, it's not to hurt your
none of
feelings.
that. It's just us being fucking real from an industry aspect and a real business aspect point of view. It's just a hobby, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody around me know, like, I'm not making the most money, but I do cash checks off of music.
Word.
Music does pay my bills. It pays for my way of life.
I'm gonna say
what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this real quick. Even when it comes to the podcasting, interview waves and stuff like that, people like, well, damn, how your numbers look like that, but your followers and stuff like that is low. Because what I do is to get awareness out on what I'm doing. I don't sit here for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours for nothing.
You put the boost on it.
I put boost on
You
it. I go
better.
through Google Ads. I paid for the promotion because I want to be seen. I want to be over top of the next person.
And the only way you're gonna do that is
Bread.
using money for
Bread,
what
them
it's
numbers.
for.
For
Money
sure.
ain't nothing but a tool of connection. When you realize what these things are that's in your life, you can use them better. Money ain't shit but a tool. It's not. It's a tool to build
Right.
relationships and to get transactions done.
Right.
Look at it like that. Stop valuing, putting more value into it, trying to harbor it and hold it. And nah, my nigga, you ain't on yet because you ain't using that money to open
Right.
these doors.
Because even the rich ones, even the millionaires and billionaires, they're still spending their money that they earn.
They got to.
make more money.
Bro,
Word.
they got. Listen to me. Even on the top level, they're spending money. You understand what I'm saying? For marketing, promotion, all that, they're spending money. They paying a PR team. People make a salary off these people. It's people lives that depend on those people underneath them.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? They built their will and they structure. The will don't change. Of course, just the players in it. You feel what I'm
Word.
saying?
Just the players.
All these,
Word.
and I would say, like, the commercials that we see, you know what I'm saying? I hate commercials. I really do. But I understand that those commercials are reaching millions. And they're spending millions,
They pay them.
understanding that they're going to make even more millions off of 30 seconds to a minute.
sure.
An average commercial.
Now
is
now imagine this. No Limit Podcast booming. I'm gonna speak this into Jose. Y'all see this right here. No Limit Podcast booming. Y'all see this Jose. Jose want a commercial in between No Limit Hot.
you can have it.
Now you got to check.
You can have.
Word.
I'm gonna tell you some.
You
cra-
feel what I'm saying?
tell you some wild
now you
shit.
got to check.
wild. I'm gonna tell you some wild shit.
Jose tap in.
Oh God. Yeah.
We were over in Pembroke. That's probably about 3 years ago. This is way before No Limit has even started. Over at Power by Virginia, we were starting up the podcast and the interviews.
Man,
and
shout
stuff
out
like
that dude over there, Loud.
Loud, yeah.
man.
Shout out Loud Seabrooks.
Yeah.
And every day, Four Locos. People was like, damn, nigga, you drinking Four Locos? I was like, they eventually gonna see it. Four Locos did actually see it. Posted me on their page.
Word.
Gave me all type of merch and stuff like that.
Damn.
Just so I could wear it during the
Why
show.
you doing the show?
That shit was wild. It was a wild
Damn.
experience. But then somebody had put me on game, was like, well, you giving them basically free promotion. You should have got the bag behind it. But I had to learn from that because at first I was,
It's a process.
yeah.
Right,
It's a trial and error.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
feel what I'm saying? Don't be afraid and don't get discouraged when people say you should have got this, you should have got it. You
Right.
got what was meant for you.
Right.
Yeah, for a fact.
The
This your
lesson
first
might have
time.
been meant for you.
Yeah.
It might not have been meant for you to get the bag. You might have fucked your life up.
Word.
You might have fucking ruined your life if they would have put that money in your hand. People gotta realize that it ain't all good.
It ain't all about
You
the
feel
money.
what I'm saying? The
Word.
money can lead to
The
your
lesson,
destruction
too.
as well as can lead to making you. You
Word.
feel what I'm saying? You got to be ready mentally for it.
Right.
So it might have been meant for you to get that lesson, and now you know. And now you got your ducks in a row and you moving accordingly.
Word.
You
for a
feel
fact.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So now you know what you need to do, how you do it, and that's brand ambassador.
For a
You
fact.
feel what I'm saying? So, hey, for Loco, if you want to double back, holla at my
Double back.
boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
double
yeah,
back
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Double back
You
now,
better
'cause
come
we-
with a bag.
Because
Yeah,
we
yeah.
eating now. We
Yeah.
eating.
You heard me.
We
Yeah.
eating. Well, to put the story back on you, I want to ask you something. What are you missing? What do you feel like you're missing in your career to get to the next level?
Right now, what I'm doing this year is what I'm missing because I've been holding out. I've been trying to do I've been having my career like planned out, like for real. I did do a lot of shit because I wanted to do it the way I wanted to do it for a reason. I didn't put out a lot of videos because I know me starting to put out a lot of videos now is a form of reinvention, a new me. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lane to rejuvenate my career if need be. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all ain't get a lot of visuals because I didn't want to put out a lot of it, bro. I got like 7, 8 videos, 9, 10. I got like mad videos just sitting that I'm holding. You feel what I'm saying? They shot and all that. You feel what I'm saying? It's like I really want to see the numbers that I want to see off of these streams before I give y'all that. You feel what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna give y'all visuals and more aspect than who I am as a person visually. You feel what I'm saying? I wanted to hold back a little bit. I might have made a wrong mistake doing that, but I did it my way. You feel what I'm saying? I wanted to do it that way because I knew later on, like, damn, they want to know when you coming out with another video. I know if I drop some heat, that's what they looking for. They looking for visuals. So now that I'm really pressing the iron and I got all my legal situations out the way, I really gonna kill y'all with the visuals this year. Y'all gonna see. I just dropped like 2 videos already. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm about to drop already, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I already paid for like 10 videos already this year. You feel?
What's
what
the
I'm
ones
saying?
you just dropped though?
Shit, I just dropped. I redropped. I had to redrop a new video. I had to get it re-edited, big. I dropped that over, and then I just dropped the video with my cousin. He dropped the joint. Could have been love. Shout out 5 on the joint. They dropped the joint.
Okay,
I was
so
showing
that's the video. Now that video I did see.
Yeah,
I did see that one.
You
That's
feel what I'm saying? Like I'm like, yo, I'm just shout out all them guys. I'm just supporting and moving with people around me, and you feel, you know, that's how I've been. KD been on these. Been on this. KD been around me with this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like I ain't never been no funny. I ain't never been no person that hog my light. I always share the light. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just to the point now in my career, to the age, it's like, all right, y'all, I love y'all to death. I gotta run. I gotta make this run real quick, and I got y'all.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Let me make this run real quick and get us where we really supposed to be. Where it really supposed to be at. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, I relate with that so much because before the show, I had a homie. I was riding with a homie today, and we don't see each other like my Navy homies and shit like that. We don't see each other like that, and that oh, excuse me. At first, it used to bother me because I'm like, damn, I don't get to hang out with the homies. But then I realized I'm trying to put myself in position where we can all eat and we can all enjoy ourselves the right way. But until then, I gotta grind. I gotta go 110%. Otherwise, I'll never get to the goals that I need to be at. You know what I'm saying? So I understand where you're coming at. Like I can share my light, but now it's time to focus on me.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, it's like you work hard now, you be able to play a lot later. If you play now, you're going to have to work hard later.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just what it is in life, period. You feel what I'm saying? If you bullshit on, like if you listen to your parents and they be like, you need to do this, do that, they telling you the fucking truth. Get that shit out the way. You feel what I'm saying? Get that shit out the way so you can play later. Like, they trying to tell you what they've been through and what's really what. You feel what I'm saying? Like, handle your business first, and then you can play later. You can enjoy the fruits of your labor. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of us put off a lot of shit that we should have done years ago to now. You feel what I'm saying? When we should have did it then. You feel what I'm saying? And that come from us thinking we know it all, or we stubborn, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
it is the most ironic thing that I became the same people I didn't want to listen to in the past.
Right. Yeah.
I know that's right.
Word.
And it bothers me so bad because it's just like when I talk to the youth or when I talk to people younger than me and I'm just like, hey, look, this is going to happen exactly like I'm telling you. And then they come by like a month or two later and be like, bro, you was right. It's one of those feelings like, damn, somebody was in my shoes telling me, and they was
And
looking
the
at a young
crazy
nigga that
thing
just
is-
didn't want to listen.
Word.
And the crazy thing with the youth and like when we tell y'all, it ain't for us to be like, I told you so. It's for us to save you. We really trying to help you. Like we
Word.
really see shit for what it is.
Yeah.
We ain't see, you know what I'm saying? We know what it's gonna be. We see shit for what it is and what it's gonna be.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So if you got somebody around you that's helping you and giving you them guidance, don't be so stubborn to write off what they saying. You feel what I'm saying? Because they was in your shoes at one point in time.
I get it. You gonna be angry. You gonna say what the fuck they talking about? They don't know nothing. I get it.
You know how many times?
I get it. Sometimes you just gotta let your pride go. Put your pride to the side.
Hey, or you gonna fall.
Right.
Because pride come before a man fall.
Word. Hey, look, and one thing that I resonate with you is that you on the rebirth situation right now.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't see me come up, nigga. I done came up from 114 KD.
Man.
Now I'm dead money KD. But you got to explain to the fans the process of the behind-the-scenes work it took
Please, 'cause
for
I
you
don't
to
know.
get to where you at now.
Man, the behind the scenes work, it took a lot of self-reflection. That's what the first and foremost. You can't do shit out here if you don't fix yourself. It started with the man in the mirror, man. That's it. And a major part in life. Oh, excuse me. Blame that on Jose.
It's
But a major part in life is accountability. A lot of us got to be accountable for the shit that we do for real and see shit for what it really is. Not trying to make it something else and make our own scenario.
Right.
Nah, my nigga, when a person call you on your shit, they called you on your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
My homie really legit before we started the show called me on my shit, and I'm looking out the window like, man, all right. But deep down inside, I'm like,
listening.
Nah,
when a nigga call you on your shit, you gotta take it. Take it, and you don't take it like, you feel what I'm saying? We don't take it as a grain of salt. We take it as a building block. You feel what I'm saying? And these is building blocks to build yourself as a man. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm speaking to the other young black man or any young man. You feel what I'm saying? Out here, you take these advice and the guidance that people give you, and you implicate it into your life, and you build yourself as a man. You feel what I'm saying? You see what they going through. First, you gotta have the ability to see what people went through to know where you not want to go.
Right, right.
You gotta look at that. You can't just look past that, because you can learn something from a dummy. You know,
Word.
you feel what I'm saying? You can learn a lot from a dummy.
Yeah. So in Metricton's life, what caused the rebirth?
What caused the rebirth? It was everything, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I went through a dark stage that made me cause the rebirth. Like, I was married and everything, bro. I went through a whole divorce and some more shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because I wanted to run the streets and do shit that I shouldn't have been doing. You feel what I'm saying? It took me a long time to admit that, but you feel what I'm saying?
nigga, are we related? Like, are we twins or something? Wow. Did the homie say the exact same thing? Bro, I'm like, he like, bro, when you just gonna go ahead and do it, bro? You playing? And I'm telling him, I was just like, bro, I'm trying to stay out of what I'm used to doing,
Right.
and I wanna go on the straight and narrow, but it's just like I'm scared, because if I do, you do the whole one knee thing and find the one you love and all that, I'm scared that the streets gonna call back. And until then, I don't have that discipline. I'm trying to earn that discipline, but until then, I just don't want to fuck up. But you said it, and I'm just like,
and take that,
Jesus.
and take that, and don't do it when you ready, and do it when you get it out your system. If you got any of the streets, you know what I'm saying, because that marriage shit is sacred. You feel what I'm saying? That's an oath that you take before you and God. You feel what I'm saying? And I admit that shit later on in life, like, I violated my oath. You feel what I'm saying? And I paid for that shit. God made me suffer for that shit. I went through all my cases, all that shit throughout being you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like I look back and I feel like a lot of that shit was punishment from God. You feel what I'm saying? For what I was doing out here and having a wife.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it was
And
like,
once you finally admitted it, that's when the rebirth happened?
yeah.
Well, okay.
And that's the truth.
Okay.
When I finally did some self-reflection and really came to the realization and stopped blaming her for everything, like, man, I pushed you to these places. You feel what I'm saying? When I knew I shouldn't have did it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. This shit gonna fuck me up over here. I gotta put tissues over here, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Cause I understand exactly where he at. Like, story time real quick. I'm gonna take 3 minutes out of the interview. Ed fucked up. Ed had somebody was taking care of the kids. Somebody was doing right. That would feed. You know, if you got a cut, they'll banish you. Everything. Even a motherfucker that's cool with you on gummy worm. And fellas, you know what I'm talking about. And I couldn't stop with I had the hose.
Had to have them.
So then when the tables turned and somebody flipped the script, she flipped the script on me. I'm like, oh damn, bitch, you ain't shit. My granddad said, you could do this all in the streets in front of the world, but you can't take it when it came back. You's a pussy. And when he said that, I said, oh, God damn it.
That sound like my granddad.
That shit hurt, boy.
Yeah.
And it hurt
But
when
the
it
truth hurt,
boy.
The truth hurt.
The truth hurt. I was just sitting in there crying. I'm like, oh, Jesus. Because it's right when you
when it's right, it's right. And it's like you sitting in front of that mirror and it's like you can't break the mirror. No matter how much you punch it, it don't break.
Oh God!
It's just
that
dead.
shit's still
It's
reflecting
just
towards
dead.
you.
It's
God
just
damn it!
dead, bro.
Yeah, that shit could be
Like,
cracked
what the
all
fuck?
at once. It's still reflecting towards you.
Yeah, bro.
That mirror.
Nah, that's some real shit people need
Word.
to really hear.
That's where it come from, though. The rebirth come from me rebirthing it and finding a better self and a more positive energy, but still remembering where I came from and giving them a piece of that.
Word.
You feel what I'm saying? But that's the rebirth. You hit it right on the nose, KD.
Word.
Well, I tell you like this. Let the people marinate on that one. And we're going to jump into the next song of the night. So we had Fresh Off the Porch. We had, I think, Legendary.
Mm-hmm.
Who we got? Stormy Weathers and Vision. We played Vision and Fresh Off the Porch. We got Legendary.
No, we played Legendary, I think.
Did we?
I think so. We ain't play Legendary?
No, I think we did. Hold on.
Hey, look, Jose,
Nah,
tap
we-
in.
Yeah,
I think they had some of this. They had none of this, Jose. I don't know what's going on.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, so we did play Vision. So we got Legendary and Stormy Weathers.
I might need another shot. Pull me.
Legendary.
Okay, then. Let's rock it.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Let's get it, man. You know why?
Yeah,
You don't have the guts to be what you want to
I
be.
like to welcome y'all to Legendary.
You need people like me.
Let's go.
You need people like you.
SSR,
What else?
You
SRE.
need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers.
Can't point no fucking
I
face.
say that's the back.
Yeah.
Sony
What I
Entertainment.
make you?
Real multi-millionaire walking in. Bitch! Walking down, fuck your ass, my nigga.
You're not good.
What? Slap your
It's like-
ass nigga, yeah?
It's like if you don't give them no motion picture shit,
Square, Metro.
I don't know what the fuck you doing.
I don't know what the fuck they
Huh?
doing. I don't know what the fuck they doing
Playing
here.
movies around here.
Real movies around this bitch.
Me,
So,
I always tell you.
I always tell the truth. We all big dog shit on your yard, you get me pissed off. Chris Paul handle the rock, and then I dish it off. With raw, serve it the fiends, they getting locked y'all. Pop all night with them bitches and get my rocks off. We not y'all, keeping it sad, shipping my sock jaw. Pussy full around with the gang, gon' get you knocked off. Cotton soft, stay with them hitters ready to set it off. No, this ain't a movie, no sir nigga, not at all. Catch you with your bitch trying to kick it, this ain't no soccer ball. Soon as you put pressure on niggas, they get the line fall. Middle fingers up to the game, I feel like fuck them all. Kick it off, fuck niggas talking, yeah, them niggas all. Waiting for my hit when I pop it, I'm ready to rock it all. Been 10 toes in the game, that nigga been a boss. I know when you playing this game, you bound to take a loss. Niggas 10 beef out your teeth, I pick the dental floss. Chef RD, that ski, bitch, I got the sauce. And I got anything you need, I know I get it all. You can dig this work and this pills, I make it somersault. Triple every summer, my nigga, and take a summer off. Big dog shit on your dog, you get me pissed off. Chris Paul handle the rock, and then I dish it off. Whip raw. Serving the fiends, they getting locked, y'all. Pop off, get with them bitches and get my rocks off. We not y'all. Keeping the stash up in my sock jaw. Pussy full around with the gang, gon' get you knocked off. Cotton soft, stay with them hitters ready to set it off. No, this ain't a movie. No, sir, nigga, not at all. Catch you with your bitch trying to kick it. This ain't no soccer ball. Soon as you put pressure on niggas, they get the line ball. Middle fingers up to the game. I feel like fuck them all. Kick it off. Fuck niggas talking. Yeah, them niggas off.
Nah, that right there is how, that's the intro right there. That's how you get these niggas started for real.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? That's how you get them started, man. Like when you in the booth and you hear something like that, when that beat came on, first time you heard it, was it written or you already had it in your head? Like I'm about to just
you
kill
wanna know
that
what's
bitch.
crazy? Like they'd tell you all the material. Like even the song he was looking for, Backstab, was like that shit off the top. Like I rarely write. I capture the moment and the feeling, and I know where I've been and where you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I try to, you know what I'm saying, just deliver that. I try to hold on to the feeling that the beat give me.
Word.
And a lot of that shit, 90% of my music is off the top, and every engineer tell you that I work with and everything. Like
Word.
a lot of that shit ain't written. It's just like me reflecting and just looking back at life.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
I've been trying to tell him, like, he getting older. I'm trying to tell him about the punch in, and I'm trying to tell him, like, off the dome.
The punch. Oh, I can go punch crazy. I can go punch crazy, but a lot of the shit too. Like I ain't gonna front. Like some of the shit I write as well. Like
Okay.
I do write.
Okay, word.
I do write. I'm not saying I don't write,
Word.
but a lot of this shit I drop be off of the top because I used to write so much. I used to write so much to the point where it's like I master writing and I'm beyond that. I mastered the craft. I put enough hours into writing. You know what I'm saying?
I could feel that.
Technology.
Yeah.
Like just
I could
being
feel that.
honest. I mastered the craft of writing to
Word.
the past where I can just reflect, and a lot of the bars I can remember old writtens. You feel what I'm saying?
Word.
So I can connect them to tracks, and I got so many old written, bro. I got like 7, 8, 9 books written.
Damn,
raps.
books, not
Yeah,
pages.
I got books.
Books.
Like I got books. I had time. You feel what I'm saying?
Word.
Let me ask you this: when those books come to an end, right, and when that lifestyle comes to an end, are you ready to have one of those biggie, juicy moments when he was just talking about the good life?
I got one.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I got one on the joint with Storm. You heard? I'm
Okay.
so seductive. These bitches, they gotta love it. Can't go in the bucket. The Coogee on like fuck it.
You know it.
Smooth criminal with the style is still rugged.
Damn.
You get better with time like wine, so don't rush it.
At all.
Nurture the game is famous when I'm touching.
Damn.
Spent about $200 on these cufflinks.
You know it.
Can't catch up, so just relish in the moment.
At all.
Ran through the city, get busy the sunroof folk.
Fuck.
You feel me? Like it was like
Wow.
that, like not juicy shit. I mean, my
I ain't
juicy.
gonna lie, you was spitting all that shit. I was like, it was all a dream.
It was all
I was waiting. Nah, because we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that song.
It was like that. It was like, all right.
Okay, word.
It's like, all right. I'm past the street
Right.
shit. I gotta give him this shit.
Hell
you feel
yeah.
me? I gotta give him this. What I'm on.
The
on
grass
some
is
chill
greener on
shit
the
with
other
these-
side type
you
of
feel
rap.
me?
Yeah,
It's a
hell
side
yeah.
A and a side B. You feel me?
Word.
It's like I'm more than a one trick pony.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? I can make music for women. I can make music for the young niggas. I can make music for the hip hop heads. It's like I've been blessed to be in that generation, that balance between both of them.
Word.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you a late 80 baby, then you know. You feel what I'm saying? You are one of the fortunate few to touch both generations of
Word.
hip hop
And what I tell
the
you,
era of
what I
this.
tell you, from the YNs to the retired YNs.
Yeah.
Everybody can fuck with our
Nah,
shit.
they music is
From the
they music
YN
is
to the
different because-
retired.
See, the thing is about the quote unquote YN music, it's just it don't have no substance. All you say is what you already did. And like it's so much detail in YN music that you just expecting to get caught.
Yeah.
Like you telling them what street you was on, what you was wearing, who you was with, and who you did it to.
It's too much.
It's too much. It's just like, do y'all wanna go to jail? Y'all wanna get locked up? Y'all want? I get it. Y'all think disrespecting the dead, disrespecting their family, that's a cool ha thing.
Right.
But the shit bite back. I've never seen anybody put out that type of music and bounced out of it.
But they YNs
because
though.
you gotta think what you asking for. I don't constantly put out drill music because the simple fact is you gotta think about it. What you put out constantly is what returns to you.
Word.
The universe like a boomerang, my nigga.
Oh God.
Like real talk. If you constantly put out drill music, you want to drill every day.
Yeah.
So don't get fucked up or don't be slipping or don't be off point when drilling come into your life every day.
Right.
Cause you putting it out like everything manifests from the mouth. That's a form of creation. You feel what I'm saying? The hands is a form of creation. You feel what I'm saying? These are all forms. These are ordained gifts that God gave to man to create. You feel what I'm saying? So when you create, you gotta be careful how you paint your canvas, bro.
Oh God.
Real shit.
Oh God.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. He needs a slogan.
Yeah.
That last
He
part,
got many slogans.
That last part, he need a slogan. Like it has to be like a catchphrase or something.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he's spitting out gems,
Right.
but I need something with it.
Right,
Like KD,
right.
you got, you know it. Look, you need something with it because that was a good one. I ain't never heard that one before, and I like that. You know what I'm saying, man. Now moving forward, are we expected to see you do any shows in the city or outside the city?
Oh man, one thing about it, man. Shout out Capri. Shout out goddamn Lady A. Shout out Coco the Plug. That's my heart. I love Coco. That's my baby.
Shout out Capri. Shout out Coco.
Capri, all up. Man, shout out T-Rific. Shout out G-Man
T-Rific,
Entertainment. Shout out all these people that's on the local scene that keeps a local circuit for us.
Oh, God.
To do what we do. And
Obey entertainment.
Regardless of what you get out of it, they are here and it is a place for you to express your artistry.
Oh God.
You feel what I'm saying? A lot of the times we look into shit too deep, so we want to look into the workings of what's going. Man, fuck all that, man.
Word.
Get what you can get out of it and keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
You feel what I'm saying? Don't try to break down this and why this and this and that, bro. Is it a platform?
Right.
Is it a place for you to express yourself?
Word.
Is it a place for you to practice your craft? Take advantage.
Oh, God.
Because there's some places that ain't got that shit. And I'm telling you, I've been to these places that ain't got it. They ain't got it.
It was ironic because I was on Facebook scrolling. A couple people that I know from a city I lived in. Shout out to the 540. Shout out to Roanoke.
Oh, shout out Roanoke, yeah.
Roanoke.
It's a couple artists out there. You know, you got the Trap Brothers. You got Real Burko. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people out there that can spit. And I'm reading through the comments, and I told him, I was like, yo, you got to come to the 757. You talking about freestyles and stuff like that. And he was like, yeah, bro, just give me the info. But then I'm looking at the other messages, and they're just like, yeah, bro, we can do this, this, and this, and this.
I'm going to tell you what
my bad. It's just one of those things where they don't have it, and I'm just like, what y'all breaking down right now, they doing it in Richmond. They doing it up here.
Oh, God.
But it's crazy because to them, they don't know anything about it. And I'm just like they're just now in Roanoke doing the whole mic drops and shit like that. And I'm just like, oh, y'all late.
They hella late.
Y'all late.
It's
crazy to see.
What we going to do here, look, you heard it here first. I said it first. We need a no-limit cipher. What y'all gonna do?
We got something. Hey, shout out A Monty. Shout out. Okay, you got it. You got. Okay, I'll let you get it.
I will say, we got that coming in July.
Okay, look.
I was gonna try to keep
minds think alike.
I was trying to keep it a secret, but he already said it. In July, we're partnering up with a couple groups that y'all know. couple media outlets, and we are having a No Limit cipher. We are looking for
Damn, that's breaking news.
The producer.
you know it, breaking news. No Limit City News.
Yeah, we're looking for the producer and stuff like that. Somebody that's unique, somebody that can really show their craft.
Let me shout out a couple of producers for you. I'm gonna shout out. First of all, I'm gonna shout out my bro, Soldier T.
Okay.
Soldier T started.
Soldier T.
Yeah, shout out Soldier T.
Shout out
man.
Soldier T.
He started the Beast from the Southeast mixtape. He was one of the first people to put a mixtape together with the collab of artists from all different. You feel what I'm saying? Genres in different areas, hoods. You feel what I'm saying? Should I say from here? You feel what I'm saying? Soldier T is definitely one. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, Cormason, you know what I'm saying? He produced the whole album. Mike's the Men's Wu-Tang album. I work with him closely. That's my dog. That's my right hand. You feel what I'm saying? And shout out, man, it's just so many names.
Emilio, shout out.
I'm about to say it's so many names. I want to go through my shout out Emilio. Definitely Emilio. He got Fresh. He got He got that shit in the kitchen, man. Shout out Fresh, man. Shout out Fresh. And shout out my boy, you know what I'm saying? He doing this thing in the A. He been doing this thing in the A. I don't hear his name out here enough. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely deserved every trophy, you know what I'm saying, every accolade that he got, you feel what I'm saying? I should hear his name out here a lot more. Shout out Izzy, the producer, man.
Izzy,
that's my dog, man. We slept on the same floor together.
Word.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's my dog.
He made a
man.
cheap
like,
beat.
Like, he definitely deserved more credit than he get from here.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying? He from here, my nigga. Y'all gotta goddamn make sure.
Well,
definitely big salute to the legend, definitely the legend point guard, man. Shout out point guard, man.
Point guard.
He definitely a vet out here, man. Point guard is a legend, man.
And definitely, I will say this: all those names mentioned, come on the show.
For that side.
Talk y'all shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Promote yourselves, because that's one thing we like doing. We like networking. We like working with everybody. Come through, talk your shit, and promote yourselves the proper way. Leave those other ones that want the drama, the bullshit for the numbers.
Leave it at home.
Yeah, we want the genuine conversations. We want the ins and outs, the goods and the bads. We're not just focused on the bads, the negativity. We wanted to see it, because I will say we've had people fly in from Cali. We've had people from Atlanta come up, New York, Wisconsin, New Jersey, North Carolina, South Carolina, Texas. They're coming to VA. You know what I'm saying? So don't hesitate. If you hear this, you see
it's
this,
about to be the new Mecca.
You can come here.
VA about to be the new Mecca. I'm telling y'all.
You want to know the crazy thing about VA? It's so awkward. It's like this technically is the Macy-Dixie line of this music shit. This is the Macy-Dixie line. Like, if you can make it in VA, you can make it anywhere.
Any fucking way.
Listen to me. Y'all keep saying, I got to leave VA. You do got to leave VA. But if you make it here, trust me, you solidified everywhere.
Because all the greats that made it here are solidified.
Everywhere.
Solidified.
While we talking about producers, let me just shout out MK9 real quick.
Okay.
Super GOAT, you feel me?
Super
MK9,
GOAT.
hit him up. You on Instagram. I gotta shout out Fresh, because that nigga mix engineer, do anything, recreate something from scratch.
Love that nigga Fresh.
I'm telling you, hell yeah, word. And YKI, WHYKI, whoever that nigga is, shout him out too. I fuck with him. You feel me? That's it right
One
there.
thing I will respect during this episode really
Hey,
well.
One more. I got to close. Hey, shout out Harry Fraud, man. I got a situation in the mix. I ain't want to put it up, but we got shit coming.
Word.
Okay,
You
then.
finna Google him after this episode?
Nah, because one thing I like about this, like I said, this is interviews. It's not only an interview about yourself. It's a resume, and it's a place to give the flowers, bro.
Oh, shout out! I cannot do this without shout out DJ Payne One, man. He produced the track I got with Hell Rail.
Word.
Shout out DJ Payne One. He's a platinum producer. Look him up on IG. He's a multi-platinum producer. You feel what I'm saying? DJ Payne One. Salute, man.
Yeah. Hey, DJ D-Lim. Shout out DJ D-Lim. Yeah, DJ Jers.
Shout out to Hood. Look,
there's a whole lot of
shout
names.
y'all out, man. We love y'all, man.
We here, you know it.
We love y'all, man.
Oh, God. Fuck with them.
So what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to listen to the last song of the night, and then we're going to have some follow-up questions, and then y'all just going to have to catch the album coming out this week. You know what I'm saying?
Legendary.
Coming out this week.
Yeah, the single coming out this week. Yeah, fresh out the press. Album coming out a few weeks after.
Okay.
What's the album called?
Legendary. Oh yeah, I got some shit up here, bro. I got, like I told y'all, I got Ghostface up there. I got goddamn Styles P on the joint. I got Maya Lansky.
Yes,
I
sir.
got Harold Rail on the
Yes, sir.
joint. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to sneak one more in there. I don't want to put it out there, but I'm trying to get one more up there that's major. And this shit from me, from here, man, nigga. This
From
from
VA,
this
75.
This from
Yes,
here.
sir.
Y'all fuck with me. This from here. I
Metricton.
put this work in. I travel state to state. I put this bag up for these niggas. I do this shit for us.
Oh, God.
I respect it. So the last song of the night, we got Stormy Weather. And I got to ask you a question about this because they...
Hey, turn me up in the headphones. Yeah. I'm so seductive, these bitches, they gotta love it. Can't go with a bucket, the Gucci on like fucking. Smooth criminal, but the style is still rugged. You get better with time like wine, so don't rush it. Nurture the game is famous, but I'm touching. Spent about $200 on these couplers. Can't catch up, so just relish in the moment. Ran through the city, get busy, the sun's open. I can see my dreams in the clear, it's no more hope. Stay down devoted, maintaining my focus. But they don't respect it unless you a dead poet. Don't wait till I die, I'm alive, give me my roses. Don't wanna hear the head say haters to the opposers. I wrote it so I quoted, my nigga, I'm never bogus. Mind open, my ass is always focused. Live it if I wrote it, you can motherfucking quote it. Yeah. Hey, Storm, I need you to talk to him real quick, man.
Alright. Y'all know the last from me. That's right, bitch, in my city. Know I'm saying? Hold the right, bitch, in my city. For real, you understand? Look.
9 more. Let's go.
On a different level from these bitches, get to know me. I don't kick it with the hoes, I'm with my bros, I'm with the homies. You could catch me in that whip, smoking that shit, smoking that dozy. I just be by myself, cause everybody being phony. Ain't nobody there for you like you there for yourself. If you see me hanging with them and they gone, that's cause they left. I've been through the worst of things, but I can't buy bitches less. Screaming, long live my brother, stamp that shit down on my chest. I can't lose my fucking pride, so fuck that side and fuck the rest. You side around while bitches talked about me, bitch, you feel the test. I won't play about my feelings, I won't play about my respect. Before I go for goofy shit, I'd rather slip my fucking neck. You gotta show it, I ain't sipping what you pouring. I ain't going, I don't trust a thing, I worry, then I'm blowing on.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Now that's legendary right there. Woo! Yeah.
Hey, shout out Storm.
So what I wanted to know about this song was, how is it? Well, how do you clear your songs?
You know, they gotta be years old, 20 years about it. You know, that about there. You feel
I
me?
know that. So when I heard it, I was like, I love people being unique with samples, but I also love them paying homage to great songs. And that was a great song. And it wasn't like a negative message. It was still a positive message to go with the song. So that's why I was like, oh, you threw me off. Because usually, like, for example, the YNs for Dead Money KD, they're doing like this gangster or drill mixed with R&B and
their own
and then like they're taking classics and it's like, when I see you, and I'm just like, that shit, bro, why would you do that?
I mean, I don't knock nobody. I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna knock nobody. How you express yourself is how you express yourself, man. First, the person that bought that beat to me, the one that made that beat, that re-engineered it, is Machine Moses. Shout out Van. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Van, like, man, that nigga's a GOAT. Like, you gotta get him in here for an interview, bro. Anybody that's in this city, from the Hampton and Bad News area, even all around, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he is definitely an engineer, beat maker, fucking legend.
All in one.
That's fucking Machine Moses, man. I love that dude, bro. That's my bro. Like, I love that nigga, bro. He really took time out of his life. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he'll tell you, he actually, for the first time, I'm honestly, like, he was a huge Wu-Tang fan. For the first time, I actually took him to Miami on their first tour date, the first show that they had back from COVID.
Mm-hmm.
The first show that they had was in Miami, and I took him with me, and I actually allowed him. We went backstage with the RZA, just the whole clan. We went backstage, and I allowed him to set up his equipment and play his beats for niggas in the clan, and bring an opportunity to him from the hood. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From us just being us. And shout out Van, man. He really, you know what I'm saying, captured the moment and did what he needed to do, man. He made some hard ass beats. He from the city, and he put enough work in, and he deserves his flowers, bro. Like, I'm being honest. You feel what I'm saying? He don't get enough credit from niggas out here.
Word.
He deserves his flowers, bro. Like, I fuck with Van.
Nah, I respect it. This interview has been a connecting one.
Yeah.
For the first time meeting you.
Word. Very informative.
I've already, before you even came on the show, I've already heard great things. But this episode, we were mentally, we were there.
We tapped in.
Yeah, we were tapped
into
in.
You. Word.
I'm excited for this Tuesday.
For the rebirth.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I'm excited for this Tuesday. I'm excited to see some new videos.
Fresh off the press.
Fresh out the press.
Now that I have your page and stuff like that, I'm excited to watch the journey. But this is not only for me. This is for the other fans and supporters out there.
Yep.
So tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on any website. I basically use the same name, Metricton 757. You can find me on every line. All I'm connected. Use the same name. I don't want to confuse y'all.
Word.
So it's Metricton 757. That's METRICTON. Yeah, the shit that you put on the scale.
Yes,
it's a whole
sir.
ton. This shit heavy. This shit heavy.
No cap. Shit heavy, nigga.
Yeah.
You know it.
That was it, man. That was it. Like I said, man, you really spoke your truth. Really spoke to the people.
Word.
Hopefully you found a podcast home. We will definitely love to have you
Yes,
come
sir.
back.
Come back.
Man, I'm definitely gonna come back.
Come back. Yes,
I got something else coming up. Trick on my
Please.
sleeve. I'm definitely coming. And like I said, man, make sure y'all check out a lot of these people y'all heard me talk about, and man, make sure y'all come up here and show the podcast love. Make sure y'all just keep it going, bro. That's what it is. That's what it's about, keeping it going, man.
Word.
Y'all, we all a part of this culture, man. Like, we put blood, sweat, and tears in this shit, man.
Right.
Like, treat this shit with some respect. It ain't a mockery. You feel what I'm saying?
Word.
These people take care of their families. People put their life in this shit, bro. Like, these the type of things that people pray for. You feel what I'm saying? Understand that. When you understand that, you gonna understand life a little more. You feel what I'm saying?
Respect. Man, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure y'all check it out. Until next time, peace.
You know it.